All right, we're in the new yard with Dog. We're gonna just do some basic morning work before we have coffee. We got 2 pieces of our weave pole set up about 15 yards, 15 feet apart. I don't know why I said yards. I think it's about 15 yards apart. Hey, come in, heel. Good. Well, so we got a couple weave poles spread out on the line. We got a yoga mat that we use for a place marker. We're gonna work heel and spinning in. Hey, back it up. Pretty simple stuff. We're gonna take him around the poles. We're gonna keep the dog at heel. And then for the second session, or the second part of the video, we're gonna be working on placing the dog in sit or whoa on the mat, stepping across, having him spin over and in to heel on my left side. And then we'll just repeat that process. Come on, dog. No. No. Heel. Heel. No. Whoa. So we're already going over some stuff right now, right? This is a new yard with a lot of new smells. So we're gonna be using the e-collar on a very low level. I've got it on 2. And we're gonna be working with the dog when he tries to track during this exercise on the grass. We're gonna be conditioning that out. We're gonna be making sure that he knows that I want him to walk and perform on this grass like he would anywhere else. An important thing that you want to take note of with regards to doing work on heel and stopping tracking on the grass. Remember, it's all about timing with heel. It's very specific, so you gotta be paying attention to the dog. If the dog's head is dipping down like that, you gotta correct upward. If the dog is pulling forward, obviously you gotta correct backwards. If it's too far back, you gotta correct forward. All of that can be done in the figure eights, but you gotta make sure you're paying attention. You can't miss the mark and then scold the dog or you mess it up. If the dog's at heel and you missed it, just wait for the next one. But keep attention on the dog. There's a lot of footage here with the dog, right? So just, it's gonna be a little faster, but just pay attention. There's little subtle things. You'll hear me speak, you'll see me correct, and then we'll continue on. But if you're working on stuff like this, heel can be really tricky because people's timing is off. Your dog's got about like 1.3, 1.6 seconds for you to kind of get the correction and make it happen. So back to the video, keep an eye for that. Now what you see here in the video is we're just taking dog around the end, spinning to the left, spinning to the right. You'll find a lot of difficulty with the outside spin right here. You got to keep your eye on that outside spin on the blue pole. If the dog starts to drift before it gets too far, boom, you got to correct it. That's what I did right there. I brought him in, boom. It'll be one thing to train your dog to spin inward into heel right there around the orange pole. That's an inward spin. That's how you're going to want your dog returning to you, which we'll work on later. But the outward spin on the blue pole right here, you got to look out for those. They're going to be distracted because they're on the outside. So that left eye of theirs, they're going to see stuff. On the inside one, they're watching your leg. So that's what we want. We want the dog to be tracking our leg or looking up at us. If you see the dog dip down at all, I'm going to correct upward. So keep your eyes on the dog when we come around this blue pole. He's going to try to dip. Boom, right there, pull him up. It's a quick upward correction. Now this should show you how subtle this all is. Like right here, boom, he does it again, upward correction. You got to keep your eyes on the dog. If you're going to do training on your own and not hire a professional, that's fine. But there are some things where you can fuck up your dog if you're not paying attention to what you're doing. These are all very subtle things, and your gate for getting success is short. Very, very good. So is everyone getting this, right? Subtle, read your dog, pay attention. You have a very short window for this. When you're doing your own dog training, if you're not going to hire a professional, like I said, that's okay, but you have a very small window to correct. Otherwise, you need to wait till the next moment. Dog training is all about repetition, and it's very much about patience, and it's very much about paying attention to your dog, reading your dog's body language and behavior so that you can correct it properly and not screw up your dog. Does everyone get this? Focus on the dog when you're doing the dog training and correct in the moment quick. Be quick, be precise. So this one, there'll be a few more screw ups and corrections around this blue pole. Like right here, he gets stuck looking at the cat, and then we'll get him back on track. But there will be a few more little screw ups that he has. This is about the third session of the day. It's starting to get hot. The dog is getting tired. And for any of you who have a dog inside or a smaller apartment or maybe no yard at all, you live in the city, this is a really effective way to train your dog and wear them out in the house without having to even take them out for a walk. Right there, he's drifting. That's just poor handling right there. I let him drift too much and had to bring him back in. You always want to remember with this stuff, you're setting your dog up for success, so you got to make sure that you're leading properly so that he doesn't have a chance to fail. Here. Sit. No, sit. No, heel. Sit that carefully. Sit. No, sit. Good. Sit. That went fine. We're gonna do maybe the other direction now, and then we're gonna work on spinning into heel. So heel. Yeah, very good. Heel. Good boy. Heel. Now in this one, we're going to use the e-collar much less, but at a bit of a higher level. Heel. By a bit of a higher level, I mean it's at 4, not 2. Heel. No. You can also use the vibrate. I use the vibrate right there. Heel. Good heel, very good heel, buddy. Heel. Heel. Very good. Very good, you're a good dog, yeah. Heel, big boy. Big dog. Wolf boy, wolfy dog, wolf boy, yeah. Look at that happy boy. Good boy, heel. No, heel. Good. No, heel. Heel. Good, very good. Heel. Heel. Very good. Heel. No, heel. Good. Heel. Very good. We're just going to take the dog around a couple more times. He is clearly tired, but he is doing so good at this now. And wears him out so fast. But yeah, he's doing great. He looks happy, tail wagging. We're going to try to end the heel session on a high note right here. Put the dog into sit and transition him into some implied stays and a little bit of conflicting pressure, which is a cool thing. I'll be holding my hand up and sit right here, and when I come back around, I'll be pulling on a leash and telling him sit, so he knows sit no matter what. If I give him leash pressure, still sit. 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 No. Now we're gonna add a little bit of conflicting pressure to lock in sit, and then we're gonna spin into heel. Sit, no, sit. 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 Very good, heel. Oh, you got a little too excited there, Jumpy. Keep them paws on the ground, my bro. Heel. You're a good dog, you know that? You're a good boy. Heel. Yeah, fancy boy. Come on, fancy boy. No, heel. You'll notice the sweet to more stern tone I had to take there, but that's the game. You know, this seems like a buzzkill maybe that the dog wouldn't like this, but this is what it is. Repetition, finding out what the dog needs, and just keeping him on track. And he's doing great. What are you doing? I know you want to face the camera. You're really well trained with that. Sit. Dog has a habit of wanting to face the camera because we've been making videos for so long. When I put him in sit, he like always looks at the camera. Sit. 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 Dog. Hey, pay attention. Pay attention. Down.